Hi there, this is Alex Lubomirski. I wanted to talk to you. I did a Business of Fashion live chat, and it brought up lots of thoughts which I wanted to convey to you about how we can move forward from this as an industry but also as individuals. I think it's very difficult we have to be incredibly sensitive with this balance between the fact that this virus or this time is creating so much turmoil in terms of people losing their jobs, losing their livelihoods, if they've been surviving from hand to mouth before, all of a sudden everything's gone and their life is upside down. And I think that we have to address that first. We have to address the fact that if we have food on our table and we have clothes on our back and a roof over our head, then we are blessed and we are lucky, and we need to share those blessings with those people who are suddenly finding themselves without. So that's the first thing you have to address, obviously, in this crisis. The other thing I think is so powerful at this time is that we individuals and we in the companies in the industry, in the fashion industry, we have been forced this moment of pause where we are allowed to sit with ourselves, sit with our thoughts, and process who we are as individuals and as companies. What are our directives? What are our ethics? And I'm sure that in the fashion industry, a lot of people think this is crazy. We're working so hard, so much, so fast to create more, to produce more, to sell more, all the time. And it's getting faster and faster and faster. And there's no moment to think about stuff. But nobody wants to stop and pause, because if they stop and pause, then they think to themselves, well, hang on a minute, if I'm stopping, then my competitor is going to keep going and they're going to overtake me. But now this is leveled the playing field. Everybody has to stop. So this is a moment for us all on an individual basis to think about who we are as people. What are our goals? What is our mission? What are our beliefs? What are our ethics? Are we the kind of person that we always thought we wanted to be? Do we need to shift things around? Because we go through our lives 100 miles an hour. We don't have a moment's peace just to try and take stock of everything and going, right, is everything going according to the plan? Is this the way I wanted my life to go? Is this the job that I wanted to be doing? Is my job fulfilling me? Is my life fulfilling me? And then at the end of this period of self-isolation, we should be using it as all of these taking stock and analyzing our lives, and use it as a springboard, as a catalyst to go forward in a new direction if we choose to. I'm praying that we don't, especially as an industry, we don't carry on in the same direction we've been traveling so far, because it is a direction of complete excess and unnecessary production and non-sustainable, non-environmental, cruelty to animals. And there are so many things that can be fixed. How are we going to start up again? So my hope is that we can take the pieces of the fashion industry and remold them and reimagine them into a more conscious, more sustainable, more cruelty-free future. This is the moment. We've been given this opportunity to change things for the better, and I just hope we can think outside the box and choose a new path. I hope that every stage of the supply chain is looked at and analyzed and made better for the people, for the environment, for the animals. This is 2020. We're behind. We need to catch up. This is such a beautiful, amazing moment in terms of what we can do for the future. What should luxury represent? I mean, I'm sure that we can all agree that the word luxury should not be applied to things that have fur, feathers, or exotic skins in them, right? Should luxury also be applied to items that are made from unsustainable sources? This is stuff that we are allowed to really think about now. And also, the reason this could also be good is because the individuals at home, the consumers at home, are at home right now. After they've watched a few Netflix, they got bored of the Netflix, they've done the homeschooling and stuff, there's going to be a lot of thinking time. They might go through their closet and go, Wow, I have a lot of stuff. Why did I need to buy all this stuff? Do all of these things define me? Do all of my objects and my possessions define me? Or is there something deeper? People might start thinking like this. After this pause, brands can come out and say, after this well-needed pause and some time of reflection, we have now decided to take our company into a direction that involves more empathy and more compassion and more thoughtfulness. That could be amazing. That could be beautiful. So I think that the consumers are going to come out of this and may well be looking for brands that represent or that reflect the consumer's new change in values. We have time to think about it. Let's think about it. I haven't got all the answers. I hope you've got more answers than I do. Write comments below. What are the answers? Think about how do we change our industry? How do we change our own lives for the better? To make a better industry, to make better sales, to make a better world. I mean, it's a cliche, but it's a good cliche. Let's make this world a better place. So, in short, to recap, make a plan about how you're going to move forward based on the reflections of your life that you have had. So from then, springboard onto where you're going to go. It's about what we do next that is going to count and is going to define us. So let's pick a good direction and let's define us as the best versions of ourselves possible. Thank you very much. See you soon.